Yeah, bullying's pretty bad, but if I see any of you motherfuckers on the street with an Apple Pocket, oh.
So excited because I just got my iPhone Pockets. Here it is. I decided to go with purple.
Huh? Who do they think we are? Who do they think is buying that? Like, we have lost the plot.
What's the most you've ever paid for one sock? Is it maybe $1, $5, maybe even $15? Now, how much would you pay for a luxury sock? Did you say at minimum $140? You are Apple's target market then. Apple came out with a crazy idea and people are losing their frickin' minds. There are two different versions of the sock. There's the short version and then there's a long version. Somebody tell me why the short version is $150 and then the long version is $230. You know what the real kicker is though? It's all sold out. So the iPhone Pocket Sock is a collaboration between Apple and Issey Miyake. Based on a mutual respect and shared approach to design, it's inspired by the concept of a piece of cloth and designed to fully enclose the iPhone while expanding to fit your everyday items. So essentially, it's like one of those mesh bags that you carry around, but you can hold significantly less stuff. But you know what? It's a luxury item. I'm sure it comes with luxury features. So the highlights is, again, it's that special edition collaboration with Apple and Issey Miyake. Features a 3D knitted structure, which, by the way, the stuff in your real world is three-dimensional. So that's just a feature of life. Bold and unique colors, as if you can't get, different sort of satchels in bold and unique colors, and highly versatile wearability. Okay, well, it is pretty versatile, right? You could wear it as a sock. You could wear it as a little fanny pack. So you know what? I will give it that highlight. I will give it that. Now, this is what kind of gets me a little bit more upset with this product specifically, because if you're going to be paying a premium on a luxury good, it should at least be using a good quality material that isn't, polluting our earth. Not that any of the materials on earth aren't being like oversourced or anything like that. We're kind of screwed, right, on this planet. It is made with 14% nylon and 85% polyester and 1% polyurethane. I don't know about you, but those are some of the bottom of the barrel materials. They couldn't even do like cotton. And even if you're gonna use these sort of cruddy materials that are made from chemicals, could we at least get it to be waterproof to protect the phone? I get your phone is technically like waterproof, water resistant, but like, are the other items that you're gonna be carrying in this pocket, going to be waterproof as well?
I truly believe that Apple is just going crazy, because what is the iPhone Pocket? Because when I looked at it, it looked to me like a $230 glorified sock you could put your iPhone into. But I knew that couldn't be right, because why would you spend $230 on a sock? And even if I give Apple the benefit of the doubt and I'm like, oh, it's not just a glorified sock, it's actually a bag and it has a use because it holds your iPhone. Why is Apple making bags? I thought they were a tech company. I yearn for the days when people had to go to one store to get their bags and another store to get their phone, and now they're merging. That said, you are a sucker if you get that iPhone Pocket. Do not get that iPhone Pocket. Instead, you could get like 4 new pairs of pants with huge pockets for under that price. Or you could get a bag to hold your phone that actually looks nice. I got this one for $6 at the thrift. Or even better yet, you could turn it into a hobby. You could like learn how to crochet and make your own iPhone Pocket. You could even sell them and like undercut Apple. Okay, I'm going kind of crazy, but just don't get your bag from Apple. Get your bag from a place that actually knows how to make bags, not a tech company.
As we'll get further into the video here, there are so many alternatives to holding your iPhone. You could use your hand, you could use your pocket. Women use their bras, okay? You can use all sort of crafty things that are on your person. My iPhone Pocket, and it shows a jean pocket, exactly. All right, so let's watch them unbox the $230 iPhone Pocket in the color cinnamon. All right, so she's opening this up. It's packaged beautifully, right? Like iPhone or Apple knows how to package things very beautifully. It looks like it's at least crafted really nicely. Oh, I will say it looks kind of aesthetic with the orange and the brown. It's really pretty. It reminds me of a pumpkin spice latte. Okay, model it. So, it looks good, especially if you have that orange iPhone. That was a really beautiful color. I really want that color. But I'm not falling for that consumerist mindset. You gotta lock in and keep what you have. I have an iPhone 13, works beautifully. For $230, it better charge the phone and have a Bluetooth speaker. Yeah, the features, as we saw, the features are not good on this.
Guys, this is the brand new iPhone Pocket in black. So this is the long version, and they also have short versions, which are all here. Okay. So this is how you put it on. You sling it on the side, like that. And this is an iPhone. Then you can just put it inside the pocket. And there you go. Very nicely, very proudly. What do you think?
I'm sorry, but let's look back at this. He didn't even put it on that well. Like, it looks so goofy. Also, what if you're bigger? Like, this is a smaller dude. Does it come, like, that's the longest size, I think. What if you're, I guess maybe fat people aren't a part of Apple's brand? I don't know. Like, but as a bigger girl myself, it's gonna look goofy on me. Like, you kind of have to be thin for it to look fine on you, and he's just wearing a normal jacket.
There should be 0 sales for the iPhone Pocket. Under no circumstance. Do you hear? No, come here. Do you hear me? No one should be buying a literal sock to put around your shoulder to put your iPhone in. I don't care that it comes in a bunch of colors. It's $150 at minimum, $250 at most. And if you walk anywhere near me wearing an iPhone Pocket, I'm gonna do something to your pocket. I'm gonna do something to your pocket. Yeah, I'm gonna do something to your pocket. I don't understand how y'all would even think that this is a good idea. This is one of those things that clearly is a social experiment. They just want to see whether or not people would actually go out of their way to buy something this dumb. And yes, they probably will. They probably will. It's unfortunate.
And he was right. It literally sold out. Apple consumers are fully brainwashed. This shit will make millions. Now, I don't support bullying, but the people who buy the iPhone sock, maybe we can change that. I don't support bullying either. Don't bully anyone that does buy the iPhone Pocket. And certainly don't snatch their iPhone Pocket or anything that's within their pockets. But maybe just clown them a little bit because they kind of are clowns. Apple and Starbucks consumers have to be studied. And if you would like me to discuss that viral teddy bear that costs like $20 and people are literally getting into fights about, let me know in the comments.
Going to buy those Apple iPhone Pockets that are like $229 because they are so freaking ugly. I know it's like a designer collab or something, but I just feel like my grandmother can make a cuter bag and they just look so cheap. I'm so sorry. And for $229, like, no thank you.
No, I agree. Like, anyone's grandma truly can make that sock. Now, us personally, I am not very crafty myself, but I know back in the olden days, people were hemming their own their clothing that had holes in it. They were making clothes from literal like potato sacks, and we of today are complaining about how we have no money, have no time to do anything, but we're spending money on literal tube socks. Okay, just to get that through your head here. I just searched what an iPhone Pocket is, and I don't know why someone would get it for $229. I'd rather get a Coach bag or a Lululemon bag with it. Literally any other bag will do. All right, well, as we said, any other bag will do, but if you are crafty yourself, here are some ideas.
Hey everyone, I'm so excited because I just got my iPhone Pockets. Here it is. I decided to go with the purple. I'm going to show you what this looks like on my iPhone. How to get this to work, super simple. I just have to pop it in. I decided to go with the long version because I thought that it would fit my style a little bit better. It's so stunning. I think that they did such a great job designing this. Love how versatile it is. Like, I can wear it like this. Even though I got the long version, you could also make it shorter. Just do a little double loop like so. And look at this, magically, it's transformed into a short iPhone Pocket. It's stunning, the fabric, the quality, it's beautiful. It's fashion.
Apple Woo, yeah. I mean, she crocheted her own. It looks so nice. It looks probably like the material isn't some sort of crappy polyester. It looks a lot better. She's having it hang from her backpack, but if you live in London, don't do that. Your phone will get snatched. But it's so cute. And I think she does have an Etsy store as well where you can buy this. Hopefully Apple doesn't sue her. I don't know, or the designer himself, but I think it's cute when it's made by someone else, right?
Okay, so today Apple announced a new accessory called the iPhone Pocket, and it costs up to $230, but there is actually a way that you can get one of these for much, much less. So what you want to do first is grab any crew length sock that you have laying around, ideally one that you don't plan on wearing again, and then we just want to line up the iPhone on the bottom edge. Next, we'll make a long cut down the middle of it so we have somewhere to slide the phone in, and your cut probably won't look as nice as Apple's, which I'm guessing is where all of that extra added cost comes in. And just like that, you slide in your phone and you're done. You have your very own iPhone sock, and you didn't even need to leave your home.
I mean, it looks pretty freaking similar to that sock pocket thing. That's clearly a good DIY that you can do from home. Huh? Now, you can't tell me that doesn't look identical to the short pocket, okay? Side by side, they look the same.
I regret to inform all of you, we have officially lost the plot. Apple just released a product called the iPhone Pocket. And if you don't know what that is, just click off this video and go search for the iPhone Pocket. After you see what it is, just guess what the price is. It's fucking crazy, right? Like, who do they think we are? Who do they think is buying that? Like, we have lost the plot. But I promise you, the worst person you know will have it.
I just saw the iPhone Pocket and I'm flabbergasted. And you should be. Again, just cut a tube sock and you have the Pocket. No, it's not as knitted nicely and, you know, with the 3D fibers or whatever the hell it said on the features page. But it's a good dupe.
I mean, like, luckily I have a purse, and so I feel things are just in there.
Luckily, I have purse.
I said a purse.
Oh, a purse.
I have a purse, I said.
I have purse.
Luckily, I have purse.
I have purse. I have shoe.
Like, this is where, can you return this? I'm just looking at this, like the display of it. I love the vivid colors. Again, the design is like fine. It looks cool, but in real world use, you look like a clown. You genuinely look like a fucking clown. So they elongated the iPod socks from years ago and put a huge price tag on it. iPod had socks? Well, would you look at that? There was a literal sock that went with your iPod Nano. God. That kind of throws me back. I had the purple one. I can't even believe this. They literally had little socks to keep your, and you know what? It's good to keep your devices protected, right? We pay thousands of dollars for these devices, but I don't think you should carry your thousands of dollars worth device in a sock that someone honestly can easily pickpocket you over. Now, maybe if you're in a general American city, a suburb, you'll get away with it, but isn't the whole point to be in like a more cosmopolitan city and show off your sock? But you're more likely to get pickpocketed there, especially abroad. I hear, like if you're in Barcelona or definitely London, that shit is getting snatched.
Yeah, bullying's pretty bad, but if I see any of you motherfuckers on the street with an Apple Pocket, oh, you're getting some. Because I'm sorry to the fanatics, I'm sorry to the fans, but if you spend $230 on a sock with a hole in it with Apple's logo on it, the bullying might help you. Because you know what that tells me about you? Without even having a conversation with you, without even like knowing anything about you, you are consumerism's bitch. But honestly, thank you to Apple, because I might just start repurposing my dirty socks and making them phone pockets, and I'm sure they would be a hit.
I mean, maybe you could sell it for 20 bucks. And if you're an OF model, maybe you could get back up to the iPhone price. Just jokes, just jokes.
If you actually spend $130 on the iPhone Pocket, then you're past the point of no return. It could be the worst product ever dropped by Apple.
I mean, at least this one you can wear, the iPhone sock. That was just to protect your iPhone. However, I don't know if it was that expensive. Let's see, you can actually buy iPhone socks now for the price of $80. Oh, excuse me, it says out of stock. But you could have for 80 bucks and you got a pack of 4. So maybe that's a dumb idea, but this Pocket stuff is dumb and overpriced, way more overpriced.
Has Apple lost the plot, or is this a genius marketing strategy? Would you pay $150 for a fabric sling that holds only your iPhone? Apple is selling just that, an iPhone Pocket retailing for $150 to $230, depending on whether you want a long strap or a short one. If it looks familiar, that's because Apple kind of made this once before. Back in the early 2000s, Apple sold the iPod Sock. A pack of 5 went for $29. The design is in collaboration with Issey Miyake, the Japanese fashion house Steve Jobs loved and asked to create his iconic black turtleneck. That sweater became his signature look and a huge part of Apple's design.
I just realized I'm also wearing a black turtleneck today. Did not think about what I was doing, but I guess me and Mr. Jobs over here, we're rocking the turtleneck.
Identity. But a big marketing budget doesn't necessarily buy you support. The collab is being criticized online as overpriced and riddled with design flaws.
It apparently is 3D knitted, like that makes it more than your electric bill.
$230 for a sock strap that ties around your body that you can put your iPhone in.
If you don't have a grandmother, but you do have $150 lying around, this one is for you.
Still, this is kind of Apple's thing. Remember the $700 Mac Pro wheels or its $999 monitor stand? It's all part of the company's attempt to maintain an aura of luxury. Whatever your take is on the latest release, it's got people talking.
I mean, that is smart, right? Like, it is Apple. You do expect to be fleeced when you're buying your electronics. I remember, like, what is it? You see with the iPhone 17, people are like, wow, this is why I bought the iPhone 17. And it's like them super zoomed in on something and then they zoom out to show how far they really are. But then you hear about how Samsung basically had this feature like 5 years ago. Apple just got on the train, so they're not really that innovative or even that advanced. But at least, you know, it's still good camera quality. I love my iPhone. I've had mine for about 3-4 years now. Probably not gonna get a new one anytime soon. Yeah, I think they just love to take advantage of their customer base. I'd rather support a small business who can crochet one by hand where it would cost me nowhere near this amount. Whether or not you think the Apple iSock Pocket sock is a good idea or not, they still sold out, okay? There's still a market for that. And you know what? Take this as the opportunity to be Delulu in your life. People are clowning the shit out of this product, but you know what? People still are buying it. And you know what that means? You can go out there and do what you want. If you get criticized, who cares? Those are haters. Just keep going with it and you might succeed. If you like the videos like this, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. If you like videos like this where we talk about dumbass shit.
Hey, if you spend a penny on the iPhone Pocket,